Cheap watches are cheap for a reason. I guess it was about 10 years ago. I was on eBay just looking for interesting looking watches, and I came across a whole bunch that were, if I remember correctly, around $25 a piece. Maybe a little bit more. I think I was trying to keep it under 100, so I bought 4 of them. That's why I'm guessing around $25 a piece. One of them I threw out. One of them I gave away, but I kept these 2. So both, this one especially interesting with the gear train in that bridge formation automatic, but I don't remember it. It probably came from China, and if you look, it really doesn't have, you can't pull the crown out. I don't remember it initially being like that, but if you want to set it, you turn it counterclockwise. I don't even think this has, it doesn't even want to turn clockwise. So this one is something that I wouldn't even, I tried to see if I could find where the interesting looking watch, the stem release, I didn't see it. So this is kind of staying in the condition that it's in, which is essentially useless. I mean, actually it doesn't even want to turn now, and that does not want to come out. All right, so there's $25 down the toilet. Unless you want to wear it as jewelry, I guess you could always just put it on your wrist and pretend you're fancy, I guess. Okay, this is another one. Now, this one I think is repairable. You can see, let me grab something here. Maybe you can't see. I'm just going to move this one out of the way. The frame for the date window is floating around. Here it is over here. And this one has hand winding. It is an automatic. I believe I just heard it hand winding. I don't know. I don't usually play with the junk. Yeah, so you can see the frame for the date window just kind of slid over. And another thing about this is the redundancy of the second hand. So you've got a center second hand and you have a sub dial, which are not exactly in sync with each other. I don't know what kind of purpose that would make, except to make it look more interesting. But yeah, it is a nice looking watch. Now this one I could probably delve into and work on. You know, it is a little bit tight pulling the crown out, but that just requires a little bit of grease. Yeah, so you know, I'm sure it's not stainless. There's absolutely nothing written on the back. Again, not a bad looking watch. It is bulky, but you know, this is kind of the reason. And you know, this started falling apart probably within weeks of me buying it. Yeah, I don't remember what was wrong with the one that I threw out. The one I gave away was probably the one in the best shape, but I don't think I've ever worn these since I've had them. So these just kind of sit in a box somewhere. So anyway, yeah, that's why you kind of get what you pay for. And again, if you're just looking for a piece of jewelry, I wouldn't trust it. Or if you got no money at all and just kind of want something interesting that kind of works sometimes or when you first get it. But other than that, yeah, I would suggest staying away from anything that's a $25 mechanical watch. You know, get a Casio, get something that's going to last. It's not, you're not going to get a Casio automatic for that price, but You know, you can get a good digital watch, where I even showed the Casio Challenge, where you can get the analog watches. Now they're, you know, plastic, they call them resin, but yeah, you're better off getting something that's actually not going to crap out on you when you're out and need to know what time it is, unless you just pull out your phone, but you want to look at your wrist. Yeah, that's this one I may work on. But alright, so yeah, that's my story about the cheap watches. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.